Welcome to day 491 of our Web3 journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother Brian. And remember, these videos are being sponsored by NFT Tech. They are an investor in DesoFi, and DesoFi is a Web3 app built on the Deso blockchain. So, Brian, what's going on with JPMorgan? It seems like they're really trying to be prepared for the future, and a scary future that could be.
Is that there's a thing called quantum supremacy, and a lot of people in the crypto world worry about quantum supremacy as well. But if we're going to worry about it in the crypto world, then the banking system is also going to worry about it, and it's going to impact pretty much the global financial arena. So JP Morgan, they hired a scientist, Charles Lim. Charles Lim is a scientist and assistant professor at the National University of Singapore. And he will be focused on exploring next generation computing technology to secure communications for JP Morgan. This is interesting because quantum supremacy is going to be a threat. And quantum supremacy is basically when the traditional computers are not as supreme as quantum computers. So the point of quantum computing is to do things that traditional computers can't do.
A lot
And
faster.
what's that?
A lot faster.
A lot faster, and it will open up all kinds of mathematical equations that can take place within seconds rather than possibly years that a traditional computer would actually take to solve a problem. So this could be huge because it could definitely it, I think the importance of it is because quantum computers will eventually break much of today's encryption, and that obviously includes the signing of algorithms for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency blockchains.
Yeah, I mean, also it should help Bitcoin mining, right? If you don't need to use much power to mine, if you mine blocks within milliseconds or even smaller,
Yeah, but then you have all these miners competing. So will the
it'll get the
with
algorithm gets
the
harder. Yeah, it
yeah.
should be interesting to see how that unfolds. So what else is going on with the crypto space today, Brian?
Yeah, I wouldn't call this a crypto space. It's more the Web3 space. If you consider Twitter a possible candidate for Web3, or Elon's acquisition of Twitter a possible candidate for Web3. But Elon Musk has countersued Twitter. So we know that he was sued by Twitter to uphold the $44 billion deal, but now he is countersuing Twitter. Um, Musk set forth a 164-page document in the suit, but it was not made public yet. However, under court rules, a redacted version of this should soon be released to the public. So it'd be interesting to see what he's saying. I don't know what's going on with Elon Musk and Twitter. I don't know what his intentions are. Did he ever really want to buy Twitter, or was this some sort of stunt? I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I think it's possible that he just got in over his head with the market crashing, but I don't think anybody ever knows what Elon Musk is thinking entirely. So moving on to the DeSo blockchain. DeSo yesterday put out a DeSo ecosystem update. This went out to your email box if you're signed up to DeSo, and that update included several interesting things that are taking place in the world of DeSo. DeSo Messenger continues to ship updates. They're getting closer to that Web3 Discord that we all yearn for. Uh, Coming soon, they have message tipping, improved admin permissions, native iOS and Android apps. So I'm looking forward to that. I love what DeSo Messenger is doing. They're constantly iterating upon their product, and it is getting better. I don't think we're too far off from a Web3 Discord.
Yeah, I agree.
Then NFTZ, of course, that's our node. We it mentioned how we are working toward ETH integration and an interactive metaverse gallery experience that we hope will come soon. We're working hard on it. It should be coming, I don't know, maybe a month away, maybe a little bit longer. It really depends. Uh, we're excited about it. And then D Whales, their mint is now live, and an upcoming NFT gated group chat will be available soon. And they're using DeSo Messenger for that. A P2E game, and also plans to integrate staking is coming to D Whales. So if you haven't checked out the D Whales NFT project yet, definitely do so. It's worth checking out. And finally, DeSo mentioned that August is going to be huge for DeSo. They're stacking up plenty of things that are going to be taking place. There's several apps that are releasing in August. So July was kind of like the build up to this release, and I think August is going to be like the release of some really great products.
Yes, so tell us about desopixel.art.
So desopixel.art, we talked about this a lot. I think it was 2 days ago, maybe it was yesterday. Of course, it's an app on the Deso blockchain by Berke Yüksel. It allows you to buy pixels in this 25 by 25 pixel image. That's 625 pixels for zero point 0.1 DSO per pixel. And then once that image is complete, it's going to be minted as an NFT, and the profits from the sale, 85% of them will go to the people who actually purchased pixels in the artwork. But they added more colors. They originally only had 18 colors you could select from. Now they have an entire color palette that essentially lets you pick any pixels you want. Check it out at desopixel.art. Big Mike R35 just added a bunch of pixels, and it's like this little alien guy, and it's really shaping up to be pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool project. And moving on, Pixel Robot by Nathan Wells has decided to create a new limited Sasquatch series, NFT series called Squatch. And this idea came from Clay Oglesby, and it's really cool. You got to definitely check it out. Go to Squatch, SQUATCH.nftz.me, and you can see all of them that exist there.
Yeah, it's a great project. And speaking of great NFT projects, Desomon just hit 2,000 followers. Congratulations to Desomon. And it's funny, NFT Arts bought a Desomon for 20 Deso to celebrate the 2,000 follower limit. And he joked that when they hit 3,000 followers, he's going to buy a Desomon for 30 Deso. But maybe by that time, maybe Desomon will be selling for 1,000 Deso, right?
Yep.
That's not
So
investing
Jason
in advance.
Devlin and Cast 3 made an interesting post. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so they posted a video basically showing full integration with bitclout.com. And they said that this has actually been available since September, but it's never been merged in the GitHub. So it's never been put forth onto the BitClout node or Diamond app node. But it is available, and they show it really looks amazing what you can do. But for some reason, it has never been merged. So I think they kind of wanted to tease what could be. They said, if they want it live tomorrow, they could do so with a click of the merge button. Of course, Cast 3, which was originally Cloudcast, is created by Jason Devlin and Smart Alec. Great product. Hopefully, it gets merged. I think I'll do wonders for some people who want to promote their post on DSO.
Yeah. I think that Cloudcast is an incredible idea, but you just didn't have the people just didn't know about it as much as they should have, and you of course didn't have the engagement on DSO that would have warranted a ton of ad buys. So I think the core team might have dropped the ball here. I think they should have probably merged it. They should have allowed this on other nodes and integrated into the BitClout node. Uh, as DSO grows, I think that Cloudcast is well positioned to really take advantage of that growth. But let's see more integrations. I think that's important.
Yeah, and I know Ado from D Social World kind of contacted them, or they contacted D Social World, asked if they're interested in integrating. So maybe we'll see it integration on D Social World before we do it on any other nodes. I'll have to wait and see. Goosey is another NFT project. This one by Rhubarb announced the Goosey Swap, and this is how the Goosey Swap works. The Goosey Swap window is open now. It's gonna run until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, Sunday, July 31st. Any holder that transfers their mystery goose card, so if you have a mystery goose card to Goosey's during the Goose Swap window, you will receive a newly minted, randomly selected Goosey's NFT. A redeemed mystery goose card, it's going to be featuring the goose that was randomly selected for them. There's going to be 11 mystery goose cards, and they're going to be the only such cards that are ever minted. So it sounds like a pretty cool project. I haven't really gotten too much into Goosey's, but I know their NFTs are phenomenal, and I love what Rhubarb's been doing. So if you have any of these mystery cards, definitely check it out. There's a link above this video on DSO and below it on YouTube.
Yeah, and Goosey's and Rhubarb, they're fixtures of the DSO community. I love what they're doing. I love unique ideas, and this is definitely a unique idea. So moving on to the top NFT bidders over the last 24 hours, according to NFTZ, They are as follows: BitClout Brain, Shady Acres, Vishna Sularin, Studio Richards, BitClout FR, Spunk Art, NFT Pets, Clay Oglesby,